Guys, how are you today? And today I'm gonna review like the Rolex that I just bought. Obviously it's gonna be a replica of it, and obviously I'm way too broke to buy an actual Rolex, so yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. It's a replica, it's not the actual thing, and I got it from a place called Fast Fashion BD. You probably can read it because it's actually reversed in the camera, but it's it's a website where you can get a lot of replicas for only 2000 taka, which is like $20, and also you can get for 3000 taka for $30, and you can even get some original pieces for way less than the original price. Like I literally saw the Rolex Rainbow go for like 36,000 taka, and its original price is like $650,000, not taka. So that's actually insane. It's probably like a copy of it, if I'm being honest, but still, like 36,000 to 650,000, like that's a massive gap. That's like an extremely massive gap. Now, frankly, I don't know the name of this watch, but just see it really. As you can see, it has a blue dial and a golden bezel, and the bezel is probably like the most unique part about this, because you can move it and it makes like a very satisfying sort of sound. And I also really like how the Tiffany blue complements the golden bezel right here. I feel like they match very well together. And I also really like the chronograph they have here, and the Tiffany blue color is just like, it's a thing of beauty, if I'm being honest. And you also have the Rolex logo. It's Oyster Perpetual or some shit like that. It's also there's something called a cosmograph. I don't know what that shit is. And you also have these cases right here. I don't know what any of them do, but they just exist. And when I look at the watch, I try to avoid the case, because I feel like when I look at it as a whole, the case just kind of sticks out, and I'm not really a fan of that. So I just look at the dial and how it complements the blue, the golden bezel, and there's not much to say except for the fact that it's just a thing of beauty, from being real. Fortunately, I don't think it has any sort of water resistance, which is kind of a bummer, but for 3000 taka, this is actually pretty damn good, if I'm being honest. And they also have some other watches, like other brands on their website, like Omega, Seiko, Casio, and which you can get for like, they're obviously copies, but you can get them for like a lot cheaper than their real real counterparts, and they are pretty much indistinguishable aside from quality differences and like the feeling. Aside from that, it's pretty damn good. You're trying hard to. Okay, so it just opened. Now the only thing that I don't really like about this watch is the fact that it's a bit hard to like wear on your wrist, and it's also a bit too big, so you probably have to cut it. And I also really don't like how you have to like wear it and get it out. I feel like it's a bit complicated, but other than that, it's absolutely fantastic, if I'm being honest. So let me just put it on, and let's see how it looks on my wrist. Probably looks fantastic, if I'm being honest. Wait a minute. As you guys can see, it's just magnificent. magnificent for me, honest. And I also really like how it just fucking glows. It's a thing of beauty. It's really a thing of beauty. I also really like how masculine it is, you know? Like this is actually insane. Obviously it's like a bit too big for me, so I have to cut it down, but other than that it's a really nice watch and I highly recommend you buy it from the website Fast Fashion BD. I'm probably gonna have a link down in the description if this video performs well and gets like a few tens of views. And yeah, honestly I give this watch like a solid 8 out of 10 because I feel like the steel bracelet and its quality could have been better, but other than that, I mean, it's just a fabulous looking watch, you know, I mean, real here. And yeah, it's just fantastic at the end of the day, you know. And the bezel, the way you move it and the sound it makes is just incredibly unique.